Hey, my name is Manindra Chaudhary, and I'll be presenting Australia, which comes under Oceania, the Great Barrier Reef, for my GSP 421 class. Introduction. So you must be wondering what the Great Barrier Reef is. So the Great Barrier Reef is located off Queensland's northeastern coast, and it goes for around 2,300 kilometers, as you can see on the map, which is around 1,400 miles. And it is the largest coral reef system in the entire world, which contains more than 3,000 individual reefs, including 900 plus islands and continental coral cays, which covers an area of 344,400 kilometers. It is visible from space. That's how it's way big, massive due to that. And it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is listed in 1981. These are the references. Moving on. What are the key geographic concepts? Climate change, long-term temperature increase affecting ocean heat levels, Anthropocene, human activity dominating Earth's ecosystem, human environment interaction, people modifying and adapting to the reef environment, environmental degradation, pollution affecting the coral reef and warming, reducing the health of reef, ecological vulnerability, sensitivity of coral to sensitivity of coral to minor temperature shifts, globalization, tourism links local economies to global flows of people and money. Sustainable development, tourism, and fishing practices attempting to protect the reef. What is coral bleaching and why here? So, coral expel algae, zooathylate, when stressed by heat. And due to the heat increasing every time, water temperature exceeding a degree or 2 degrees Celsius above normal for several weeks trigger bleaching. And the East Australian current brings warm water tropical water directly into the reef system. These shallow water heat faster, intensifying bleach events. So it increases the bleach by a lot. And the reef has suffered mass bleaching in 1998, 2002, 2016, 2017, 2020, and 2022. In 2016, about 30% of shallow water corals were lost in a single season. Bleaching is worse in the northern reef, where the tourism is lowest. Okay, and how does human impact on the reef? So tourism brings over 6 billion per year to Australian economy and sunscreen chemical contribution, coral stress, these affect the reef a lot. Tourism, people cause like pollution, you can see up here, and going inside just affects it. Naturally, boat anchors, when the anchors are dropped, it damages the reef. Agricultural runoff, sugarcane farms contains fertilizers and pesticides which affect the reef. Moreover, crown of thornfishes affect the reef, and marine protected areas cover a part of the reef, but it's still difficult to enforce the entire time. And then there's algae which blooms due to sunlight blocking and suffocate the coral, which eventually ends up them being dead. And coastal development, such as making turbines or ports and all that stuff, causes harm to the corals because it affects the water and stops the photosynthesis of water. And also, overfishing disrupts the balance of the reef. Culture meaning indigenous owners have managed to see the country for around 60,000 years. They have big faith in them, and it is a spiritual identity for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander groups. Indigenous knowledge guides seasonal fishing and pine management to the islands. Scientists use the reef to study global ocean health trends, and the reef supports 64,000 plus jobs in tourism. Tourists view it as one of the most and world's greatest attractions. Social meanings, environmental groups see it as a symbol of climate activism. Policymakers face global pressure to protect the reef from decline. Conclusion: the Great Barrier Reef is shaped by both local and global processes, and we have to provide a long-term solution for it to survive. And human activities affect the coral reef, so we should try reducing them. And moreover, it is a good place when people believe in indigenous perspectives and offer similarity models of environmental stewardship and economic dependency on tourism creates political and ecological tensions. Moving on, bibliography. These are all the sites that I have used for my references, like Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, Australian Institute of Marine Science, NOAA Coral Reef Watch, UNESCO World Heritage Center GBR, and the that's N. Thank you.